guys, what's up? It is me again. I thought I'd put up a really quick video right now. I'm actually in the car here running around doing things here, shopping, last minute shopping, and I've already dismantled all of my video for the day at home, but I've been thinking about putting up a video really quickly about 5 foods that I have gotten to really depend on to drop some weight. I've lost about 7.5 pounds now since the new year, and aside from doing my Fitbit, walking, which is about 80, I think it's 80, set to about 8,400 or 8,500 steps a day, which I'm challenging myself to do every day. Aside from that, I haven't really changed my routine. I still work, 8-9 hours a day. I sit in an office. I don't get around too much. I try to get up and walk. The Fitbit is nagging me to do that. But aside from that, I think I've found about 5 things that I have picked up that are very helpful for me, 5 foods to satiate me, to keep my blood sugar normal and in a good balance so that there's no swings and dips and I'm not crashing down on too much carbs or crashing down on too much sugar or falling asleep or anything like that. So I don't want to waste your time. Let's get into the 5 that I've come up with that I'm now eating. Number 1, believe it or not, I am cutting up a tomato. Now specifically these are Roma tomatoes, R-O-M-A, and they're like the pointy kinds, and I'm cutting 1 or 2 up every day for lunchtime. I'm putting it in a little Tupperware, cutting it up, and I'm putting a little either balsamic vinegar on it, or I might do, like I showed you guys I think in one video where it's about to go up, Sprouts has a organic Italian dressing that is unbelievable, out of this world, and the calories are pretty low on it, and it just tastes so phenomenal. You put 1 or 2 teaspoons on your you can do it on your salad, but I do it on my tomatoes, and it is absolutely fabulous. It's a fabulous treat to have. And I usually have these tomatoes before my lunchtime, so I'll eat them either before as a snack. I might have them later after lunch, but I try to incorporate them in. I'm either way. Whenever I get a kind of a dip in wanting a little snack, I go to that. It fills me up, and it's good for me for a few hours, keeps my tummy regulated, keeps my blood sugar regulated, and I can go on and work. So if I have it like around 10:30 or 11 a.m., I can go through and not have my lunch till about 12:30. So that's a really good thing. So that's number 1. Number 2 is carrots. So depends if I get baby carrots or regular carrots. I do cut them up in bite-sized chunks. Again, I'll put them in a Tupperware. And again, I will bring a tiny little dipping sauce. So by dipping sauce, I mean it could be some light yogurt dressing, light blue cheese dressing, very light, very minimal. I mean, I just dip it in there. I don't slather it all in there, just for the taste. And I munch on those at my desk while I'm doing my work. And again, with the I guess the natural sugars in the carrots, it keeps me going. So it's a really good staple, in between staple. So that's number 2. Number 3, I will have an apple every day. So I'll bring either a Golden Delicious, Granny apple, or one of the red apples. I don't know what they're called, Macintosh or so, I don't even know, but one of the red apples. And somewhere I read or saw on YouTube that the red are better for you than the yellow or the lighter colored ones. I'm not sure. I do like the Golden Delicious the best, but I'm not opposed to having the red one, so I'll just either or, it doesn't matter for me. Again, really good on my blood sugar. Not that I have diabetes or anything, but it just even keel, anything to make your blood sugar really even. It just, there's no dips and swings, so you don't get ravenous. You don't just go, in the middle of the afternoon and want to just die and everything. So, okay, so I've got my carrots, my tomatoes, my apples, grapes. seedless grapes. I love the seedless grapes, so I'll take either the red ones or the green ones. They're really fabulous, and they're, especially when they're cold, oh my god guys, they are like little ice cubes of love, of sweetness. You just pop them in your mouth. I can go on and type and work and do my thing, and I just chomp on them a little bit and keep on going. And again, they're to tide me over. It's just something I really like to do and have on hand. Now those are the 4 that I know I'm missing one of them. I do hydrate a lot, so I do drink a lot of water. I'm trying to drink as much water as I can. Again, that alleviates a lot of the hunger and things like that. Oh, the other thing that I do cut up is celery. I'll cut it up either with the carrots or in lieu of the carrots. I will have celery. It's not my favorite, guys. It doesn't have great taste, but again, if you dip it into one of these dressings, either the Sprouts Italian dressing or one of the lower calorie, yogurt dressings, organic, you can pick and choose as long as you don't go overboard. It's crunchy, it's great for you. You just keep on chomping on it, at your desk while you have it. And believe me, it does fill you up because it has a lot of fiber in it, and B, it's water soluble. There's a lot of water content in it. So between that and it just fills up your tummy, I'm trying to stay away from, now this is something I'm trying to stay away from, is a lot of nuts. I have done nuts in the past, the almonds and the cashews, and some of the pistachios, of course, peanuts with some of these powders on them, for flavor. And I really love them, and I know that they're healthy for you. I just can't stop eating them. I'm really good if I do the packets, the 100 calorie packets. They have, I forget the name of the company. Is it Planters? I think it might be Planters. Has the packets that are 100 calories, so you stop at one packet. I can open up one packet and have the almonds or the cashews or whatever, and then you're done. And I'll incorporate that and I'll do it, but I can't do the whole can and I can't do the bags because I'll just keep absent-mindedly eating them, especially at my desk while I'm working out. And I've noticed that peanuts and almonds and nuts are a stressor for me. If I am stressed at work and I have a deadline and I'm doing it to me, I start popping it absent-mindedly. I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to get the deadline done, and before you know it, I will down a half a can. And we're talking 200-300 calories, if not more. So to avoid that, I only do the packets now, and that has been helping me. Okay, what else am I doing? Oh, I did want to mention one more thing. I think that was the 5th one that I wanted to mention is yogurt. So I'm kind of going toward the non-dairy yogurt right now, trying that one out. I really like it. There's some made with coconut milk and other type of almond milk and other type of varieties of milks that are non-dairy. I guess they add the cultures in there, and they make really good flavorful yogurts. Some of the best ones that I've tried so far are non-dairy. I've picked up a couple of them at Sprouts. You can just go on Sprouts or Whole Foods or any one of the Trader Joe's or any one of the places that you usually go and get the healthy organic foods, and just look to see if they have the non-dairy ones. I do like their flavor. I'm trying to stay away from a heavier dairy because of the fat content. I have stayed away again from cheeses. That's another thing that I've taken off my list of things to do. I love cheese. I absolutely love cheese. I love Havarti cheese. I love any type of cheese. I'm a cheese aficionado, as they say. I love a good cheese, but it's very high in calories and very high in saturated fats. And I noticed I was not dropping any weight while I was even having a couple of cubes of cheese. The other thing I'm trying to control also is my alcohol intake. Now, over the holidays, obviously, you had some drinks and things like that. I'm trying to have only maybe 5 ounces of alcohol for dinner, and it has to be a really good dinner environment for me to have that. And then, you know, I'm staying away from any cocktails or pre-dinner cocktails, anything like that. I'll have a light beer every once in a while, maybe at night if I'm having a meal, again, in lieu of you know, 5 ounces of wine. But I'm really cutting down, guys, on the alcohol, again, because of the calorie intake and the pure essence of sugar that you're pouring into your body if you're doing alcohol. That's just the nature of it. Alcohol is just loaded with sugars and carbs, and you know, you just want to stay away from that if you're trying to drop some weight. So these were some of the things I wanted to discuss with you guys. I hope you found this helpful. Please give it a couple of thumbs up if you like it, and leave me comments below on what you're doing to modify maybe your diet to drop a few pounds. Like I said, I've done about 7.5 pounds now. I'm continuing to do what I do. I find it very successful. I'm not on any formal diet. I'm not doing, you know, paleo. I'm not doing keto. I'm not doing Atkins. I'm not doing blah, 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 whatever. I'm doing me, and I'm figuring out what's good for my body and what's not that great for my body. And, you know, you should experiment and do the same. Try to figure out what triggers you to keep the weight on, or triggers some sort of allergies, which they are inflammatory allergies. Basically, things that keep weight on you are inflammatory allergens that, you know, you should try to eliminate, and therefore those will be eliminated, you know, and you'll feel a lot better, and you'll start to shed the weight normally and naturally. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye.